YouTube, I'm back with another video. I just woke up, man. I feel a lot better about that Dallas Cowboys Philadelphia Eagle game yesterday, man. I feel a lot better. A lot of positives to take from this game. But I'm going to tell y'all something. This was a total team loss. A total team loss. It's a lot of people, a lot of players who could have contributed to this loss last night. Miles Sanders let the linebacker just run him down. That could have been a touchdown. Miles Sanders fumbled the ball. We could have got 3 or 7 right there. George Pickens had a key penalty that put us behind the chains. Dak Prescott underthrew Ferg on one of these plays. Lamb had a couple drops. The defense was letting Jalen Hurts just scramble all over the place. This was a complete team loss, man. But the narrative already is Dak Prescott is the reason we lost this game. I was on a panel last night. These dudes saying why they going to CeeDee Lamb. Like, bro, how do you not go to CeeDee Lamb? He's your best player. He's your #1 receiver. Now, I do agree they should target Pickens more than they did. But come on, CeeDee Lamb has some drops. Bro, if CeeDee Lamb is open, you go to your key player. CeeDee Lamb just got to make that play. And I'm not going to kill him like I said in my last video because I know he's going to make it up. But we're going to kill this narrative that Dak Prescott is the reason we lost this game. The reason we lost the game, a lot of y'all should just come out and say, you don't like the dude, bro. Because ain't no way in the world you watched that game last night and you blame him for this loss. But y'all check this out.
Timer had the perfect play called on. They're playing quarters coverage. They got the slide to eat up the safety. The corner is playing outside leverage on CD. CD runs a post. Dak can't throw it any better.
Dak can't throw it any better, man. That last play, not the last play, not the one he stretched out for it, but the other play, he put it right there. And you got people online, dude, arguing with me, telling me that Dak shouldn't have threw that ball. He was open. He hit him right there in his arms. Y'all dudes is tripping. Like I said, the whole team contributed to this loss. But to try to act like this is Dak Prescott's fault, y'all is crazy. Y'all is pure out crazy.
That's what we call walking to him. That's a long handoff. That's how perfect the ball was thrown. He threw it, the other one that he dropped, that he laid out for Ocho. You know, when you're unsure of your hands, you do a lot of diving because you're going to catch it with your body, Ocho. You're supposed to run up under the thing. You're supposed to, hey, see, that's CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb's supposed to run up under that thing and say, ooh, damn, Dak, you handed this to me. You handed me another one.
Y'all hit him, man. That's a Hall of Fame receiver right there, bro. He's telling y'all what it is. And I don't agree with everything Shannon Sharp said, bro. But I know what I watched on TV last night. And it was not that. It was not what y'all saying, man. This was a complete team loss, man. But we can take away a lot of positives from this game. But to sit there and act like Dak Prescott is the reason for the loss is crazy to me. Crazy to me. Matter of fact, he might be the reason we didn't get blown out. Because he did dive on the ground and save that touchdown after Miles Sanders fumble, after he just came from getting screws and shit put up off in his hamstring. Flat out. Y'all should look at this game and take some positives from it instead of trying to find a reason to criticize the guy that y'all just hate. Just hate the man. Just say you hate the man and let's leave it at that. Just say you hate the man, let's leave it at that. We're going to check this out real quick.
Those balls are caught. We're talking about Dak Prescott playing as well as we've ever seen him play. We're talking about Dak Prescott playing on the tier with the Josh Allens, with the Lamar Jacksons, with the Joe Burrows, with the Patrick Mahomes. We're talking.
Now that is Ryan Clark. That's another dude that I do not agree with all the time. But when somebody is speaking the truth, I have to agree with him. Dak Prescott balled yesterday, man. Balled yesterday. Y'all told me last year that he should use his legs more, man. He been using his legs. Like I said, after coming off from that hamstring injury, they had him tied up in the sack in the backfield. -10, -15 yards. He got up out of that, man, and ran for about 3 or 4 yards and got a positive gain. Dak Prescott was balling, bro. He stood in the pocket, man, and he was throwing darts. Now, some of them balls he threw was suspect, but luckily we didn't get no interception. The only interception that could have probably been is the ones that hit the receivers in the hands and the ball went all up in the air. But to sit there and to blame Dak Prescott for this loss yesterday, I'm not talking about last year. I'm not talking about his playoffs failures. I'm talking about yesterday's game. To try to blame this on him lets me know you guys just don't like the dude. And y'all should just say it.
Talking about CeeDee Lamb's drops. Let's not forget that Jake Ferguson drops a touchdown before Miles Sanders fumbles the football.
Exactly, man. I didn't even mention that. Ferg dropped a touchdown pass. Now he got hit hard. I think it was a unsportsmanlike conduct in the end zone, but he should have caught that pass. So if he catch that pass, if Miles Sanders don't let his slow ass let the linebacker run him down, if Miles Sanders don't fumble, if CeeDee Lamb catch some of those passes, this will be a total different game. And I still don't blame CD for the loss, but I damn sure don't blame Dak.
Even though there's an unnecessary roughness, yes, Jalen Hurts was perfect, but so was Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott made plays with his legs, which we hadn't seen from him in years. He scrambled, moved to his left, big throws down the field. He made every play from an individual perspective that he needed to make.
Yeah.
None of this is on Dak Prescott. If other players step up and make plays offensively without Micah Parsons on defense, you're asking the Philadelphia Eagles offense to make a play late in that game because Dak Prescott, along with Jalen Hurts, was the best football player on the field.
Yeah,
And I totally agree, bro. I totally agree. Dak Prescott was one of the best football players on that field yesterday, other than Jalen Hurts. Now, Jalen Hurts balled out, bro. Super Bowl winning quarterback, bro. He did his thing. And I said this in my other video. If they let Jalen Hurts just scramble around, we're going to get our ass whooped. I said that. But that was the Super Bowl champions. Division rival. And we played them like that. And we dropped 4 or 5 balls, fumbles, missed opportunities, and all that. It's some positives to take from this game, bro. Stop looking for all the negative things to say about anybody on the team. Yes, CeeDee Lamb dropped balls. Yes, Miles Sanders fumbled the ball. Yes, Dak underthrew Ferg. All that. Take away the positives, man. We just lost Micah Parsons. The second half of the game, the defense started putting pressure on Jalen Hurts, man. We started getting to the quarterback. He wasn't able to do all that scrambling he did. We held Saquon Barkley, one of, if not the best running back in the league, so a reasonable about 90 yards. Now, he got his touchdown, but that's, you know what I mean? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised about that at all. The Dallas Cowboys will have a good season this season, flat out. They look way better than I think. And some of y'all need to just tell the truth and shame the devil, bro. Stop all this hate, man, and trying to blame one particular person, man. When Dak Prescott go out there and mess up, man, I'll call it out, man. I'll call it out. Out there, whatever I see is what I'm going to say, man. And I seen this dude out there balling yesterday. And I see a lot of you dudes just want to blame this dude because y'all just don't like the man. Y'all get on here with these talking points that you heard somebody else say, and you run to somebody's YouTube channel or you run to the internet or run to Twitter talking about Dak Prescott choke. Y'all crazy. Y'all is delusional if you think he's the reason we lost this game. Flat out, bro. But until the next one, y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that subscribe button. And jump in that comment section. Talk to me. I talk back. Peace, man.